everybody, SirhcEz back with another pre-game stats breakdown. So starting off on the red team, we are going to have a Tryndamere, Janna, Nidalee, Veigar, and Corki versus the blue team, who has Amumu, Dr. Mundo, Malzahar, Xin Zhao, and Ezreal. A lot of very interesting picks. So starting off right away at the top lane, we're going to have Nidalee versus the Xin Zhao. Nidalee mains top, while Xin Zhao also mains top, so no one's going to have a huge advantage. Nidalee's been played by this person 10 times with a 40% win ratio, which is not that great. Xin Zhao's been played by this person 3 times with a 100% win ratio. Not a lot of games to go by, but I think overall I will have to throw in my vote for the Xin Zhao. I think he's just puts on a little bit too much pressure for Nidalee to really get away from. But then if we go into the mid lane, we are going to have Veigar versus Malzahar. Now Veigar mains caster while Malzahar mains jungler, so Veigar's going to have a huge advantage. Veigar's been played by this person 12 times with a 41% win ratio, which is not good at all, but it's also not a lot of games to judge by. At the same time, Malzahar has only been played by this person once, and it was a win, so that gives him a little bit of help. But I think overall, since Veigar mains caster, and you know, it is bigfatlp from CLG, I will have to give the advantage to him. But then if we go into the jungle, we're going to have Tryndamere versus Amumu. Now Tryndamere mains jungle while Amumu also mains jungle, so no big advantages there. But Tryndamere has never been played by this person in Season 3, and Amumu's been played by this person 15 times with a 53% win ratio. I think overall Amumu's going to be a little bit more powerful and a little bit more present in team fights and stuff like that than Tryndamere will be, so I think I'll have to vote for the blue team for the jungle. Now, at the bottom lane, we are going to have Corki versus Ezreal. Now, Corki mains support, oddly enough, while Ezreal mains caster, so no one's going to have a huge advantage. But Corki's been played by this person 9 times with a 33% win ratio, which is abysmal, almost. And Ezreal's been played by this person 20 times with a 45% win ratio, which is pretty normal. I guess you could say Ezreal's normal win ratio is about 50%. So it's hard to say who's going to have the advantage, but I think overall I will have to give it to the Ezreal, just because I have more faith in the Ezreal than a Corki. But then if we look at the supports, very weird supports, we're going to have Janna and Mundo. Yes, Mundo support. First time I've ever seen that ever, I think. But Janna mains top while Mundo mains jungle, so no one's going to have any real advantage there. Janna's been played by this person 9 times with a 33% win ratio, and Mundo's been played by this person 4 times with a 75% win ratio. And, I mean, that gives him a little bit of an advantage there, but I don't really know about his... I mean, Janna doesn't have a heal, so neither lane is going to have a lot of sustain. And I think Ezreal's poke is, and in conjunction with Mundo's free poke, they should be able to wear down the bottom lane of the red team. So I think I'm going to vote for the blue team. But if you combine everybody's win and losses with the champions that they're playing in this game, the red team's going to have a 37.50% chance of winning, while the blue team has a 55.81% chance of winning. So I think I'm actually going to go with the numbers this time and vote for the blue team. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everybody? SirhcEz back with another slice of ELO Heaven. And this is shaping up to be a ridiculously insane match. I love the weekends. There's always some really talented players playing. And, oh man, we just have an insane lineup. I'm very confused about this Mundo not getting Flash Ghost, nothing. He's not getting Cleanse. He has Heal Barrier, so he is going to be just insanely difficult to kill. Heal Barrier is, that's ridiculous. I have no idea what he's going to do. I'm assuming he's going top. We have BestTryndamereNA going in mid. Unstoppable has been picking Tryndamere a lot today, so unfortunately for BestTryndamereNA, he's going to keep losing out on his Tryndamere. Although we do have bigfatlp playing on bad Santa Veigar, which is always interesting because I really do like that skin. One of the best skins I've ever seen Riot throw out. Let's see, we have Wingsofdeathx actually playing on Nidalee, which is surprising because I know he's played against Nidalee a few times lately and isn't too impressed, so maybe he's trying to show somebody up. I am excited about a Xin Zhao, though. Xin Zhao is always really exciting and interesting to see play. But I think this Malzahar Amumu combo could be really, really deadly, just because Malzahar has so much damage with his pool. It's going to be very devastating if Amumu can get a big clump of people and the Malzahar can just throw down his death pool. It'll be interesting. We'll see what comes out of it. So starting off, it looks like, yeah, Malzahar will, just start off with this Call of the Void, try to build up his stack so he can get a really easy Voidling at the beginning of the game. So if he decides to prevent an invasion, or if they decide to go after an invasion, he will have a lot of extra damage just from that little Voidling. Summon little Voidling.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Tryndamere already going pretty aggressive in this. I don't know. He's all by himself. He doesn't have any backup, and that could be really, really bad. He hasn't chosen the spell yet, so he could always use Spinning Slash and get out of there if he absolutely needs to. But
let me give you a
luckily
hug.
for him, there's nothing they really need to be worried about. There's a nice little Nidalee trap here. One of the advantages, huge advantage of actually having Nidalee on your team is those traps early on in the game. It really helps scout out where people are, where they could possibly be going, and yes, you will be able to get a big little vision of the brush when you do that as well. Veigar will be going mid. It looks like he will be going up against the Malzahar. I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. The Malzahar has 42 MR, and that will definitely help him out. 39 for Veigar. I don't know if he's really going to be able to do too much. 28 armor on Malzahar and a lot less on Veigar. Looks like he's at 16. That's going to be super dangerous. He's going to throw those cabbages. Try to get up as much as he can. And this is going to be a really nice leash for Tryndamere if they continue to do as much damage as it looks like they want to. Yeah, it's going to be really, really nice for them. And even Malzahar uses his Voidling to really just tank that red buff for the Amumu. That's a really smart move. Because now since you can't technically leash at all, using a Voidling and just making sure it's inside of the... Yeah, basically making sure it's inside of the buff, it will attack the buff instead of attack the jungler. So that was a really, really smart move by Malzahar there. Oh, cookies. I want cookies now. That's horrible. Yeah, and this is not going to be a good trade if they continue to do that. Malzahar has more armor, so those auto attacks are going to hurt Veigar a lot more than Veigar's are going to hurt Malzahar. Malzahar also has quite a bit more health. Oh, we may have a possible gank coming in. No! Looks like Amumu is coming up. Is he going to step on that trap? Chikink! Yes, so he does end up stepping on that trap. He's going to be able to get away. And while in the meantime, mid lane, the stun comes out, and they're going to slow him down. And this is going to be a lot of damage. Are they going to be able to finish it up? Yes, they will. Tryndamere end up goes down for that as well. And that was a 1-for-1 trade, but they got first blood, and that's all that really matters. There's no flash up. This could be really bad. And home. And yeah, no flash up for Veigar. That means if he gets stunned, it's going to be dangerous. But Amumu does not have that much damage this early on in the game yet. He has 6 AP, so nothing too crazy. But he is still tanky. Veigar is just going to heal up with those health potions because he has quite a bit. And just going to use those creeps for blocking. Oh, nice dodge on that stun. Really did not see that coming. Oh, Janna is taking quite a bit of damage. She does have that shield to help her out a little bit. And it looks like, yeah, it's the Mundo supporting. Very interesting choice to use for support. It's Mundo. That heal and barrier art, I don't know how well it's going to do. Now that heal is more of a support ability, it's not going to be too bad, but that barrier is still a really interesting choice. He does have the spammable slows, which helps out a lot. Uh-oh, Mumu's coming in for the gank. He is spotted out by this red ward, and yeah, that is going to be a tornado that's just going to back him off completely. Just barely missing the bandage toss on that, but if he would have landed it, that could have been very dangerous. Very, very dangerous for the red team anyway. Since Mundo does percentage damage, this is going to be a pretty dangerous lane. He has a lot of free harass as long as he lands his cleavers. Oh, Tryndamere is pinging up on top. He really wants to get that Xin Zhao, but we do have Amumu at bottom lane too at the same time. This could be bad on all fronts. There it looks like there's a fight going on bottom. Mundo goes down super, super low. In the meanwhile, top lane, Xin Zhao is also getting chased down. He's at 205 HP. Mundo's trying to get back. Oh, a great bandage toss landing on the Corki. And Corki's gonna get away pretty easily. Takes a cleaver to the face as Mundo is backing out. So 2 ganks simultaneously, both of them not too successful. That is the unfortunate part, but either way, it doesn't matter all that much. Malzahar taking quite a bit of damage actually, but nothing terribly crazy, nothing he can't handle. The crazy thing about Malzahar is that he's just able to push so hard. And yeah, looks like bigfatlp on that Veigar is just going to farm as much as possible. He needs to get more AP from that Baleful Strike, and that will definitely help. Let's see how much he's actually gotten today. He's gotten 12 ability power from it, now 13. He's doing a phenomenal job. Nidalee's now getting pinged out. She's not level 6 yet, so this is the perfect time to engage onto her if they can. She's not going to be able to get away nearly as easily without, but she does have flash and exhaust. Oh yeah, she's getting cut out from the back pretty much, but she does hit level 6. She gets stunned, she gets popped up, and she's able to flash and pounce out of there. Getting to throw on a spear on the way out just for funsies. And wow, okay, so blue team is not looking amazing right now. They're not able to get off those ganks that they really want, but the red team is kind of lacking in ganks themselves. Malzahar is spotted out by this red ward. They see that he's coming up top. He throws a ward in this jungle just to see if Tryndamere or... Oh, wow, nice double ward coming off. He has their entire jungle warded now, their entire top jungle, and that's going to help significantly. Boom. This farm is just going to continue to snowball out of control since he's just so beyond powerful when it comes to that. And bottom lane, Ezreal is actually winning out in CS by about 11, so he's doing a great job so far. Maybe a little bit more now. He's up by 13, and oh, there's a huge fight going on. Xin Zhao so close. Is he gonna die? He's at 35 health. One charge, and that's gonna be it. Oh man, he runs into a trap at the last second. Tryndamere is gonna be able to take this blue buff, but I don't know if he's gonna give it to this. Is he gonna take it? I don't know. Yeah, okay, so he's finally pinging for it. He's like, come get it. Tryndamere can't really do it because if he crits and does anything else, that could be really bad. Yeah, so great job by Tryndamere ensuring that he does not take that blue buff. That is going to be so beyond useful for Veigar. Veigar is just absolutely amazing with this blue buff. He's going to be able to spam his Q. He's going to be able to just push the lane so fast with his Dark Matter. I'm interested to see if he's going to end up leveling Dark Matter before his Event Horizon or not. Because Event Horizon will increase the duration of the stun. Oh, Malzahar's come up. He is level 6. This could be really bad. That is a lot of damage going on. And oh, he's going to back off just in the nick of time. Veigar does not end up using his ultimate. Very interesting. I think he was just confident enough that it wasn't going to happen. A lot of magic pen coming out from Malzahar instead of that AP. He decided that he doesn't need it nearly as much. And again, Veigar is just going to throw it as much harass as he can. Force him to use those health potions, and once he runs out, I think he's just going to wait for that Baleful Strike to charge up just a little bit more. And oh, Xin Zhao's coming in. He is slowed down. He uses his ultimate to disengage that fight just a little bit. And oh, this could be really bad for Nidalee. Nidalee does get out alive just barely. And oh wow, at the same time, bottom lane, the cleaver lands, doesn't quite kill her. And wow, Corki and Janna are both super low. Blue team's pinging for the dragon. Are they going to be able to take it? Do they have enough health? All these are questions that they need to be asking themselves. And Mundo is so low that I don't know if that's going to be a good idea for him. But he can just spam it with cleavers from a distance, and he'll be okay. Because that is percentage damage that really does help. Yeah, the blue team looks like they will end up taking this without any problems whatsoever. He is going to take aggro for a little bit. Almost goes down. But red team isn't going to catch him out. It's just just gonna recall right here in that brush. Nice little safe spot. Go, Tryndamere, go! Oh. I think if he would have spinning slashed, he possibly would have been able to stop that. He would have had to know exactly. Like, if they had a ward in that brush, he would have definitely made that. Xin Zhao finally getting back to that top lane. Oh, a nice little stun coming out, and oh, Tryndamere's going for the tower dive. He does not have his ultimate. This is going to be really bad for Tryndamere, and that is going to be a dead Tryndamere for a dead Malzahar. Very unfortunate there, but you know, trading 1 for 1, it's not the greatest. But if you're going to be feeding the Veigar, it's still pretty good. Especially feeding the Tryndamere. Tryndamere is so strong when he gets like max items. It could be so scary. He was just one of those champions for the longest time. He was like Jax back in the day too. It was him and Jax. They were some of the only bruisers that were really, really, really good. Ooh, Corki getting hit by those cleavers on the way out just a little bit. He may continue to get sniped, but it looks like the shield is going to keep him safe just a little bit until it runs out. Corki's still behind in CS by about 7 or 8 right now, and oh, Mundo's going to throw on his ultimate, try to tank some auto attacks. I don't know if that's the best idea. Oh, Ezreal is possibly going to go in. The Gatling gun being started, the heal coming out from Mundo. Looks like it was a nice little bait. Attempted at the juke, doesn't quite make it. Ezreal is level 6, so he can throw the ultimate. Luckily, Corki is not low enough to where that's going to happen, though. It's a very nice try by Ezreal. Ezreal actually doesn't even have his ultimate off cooldown. Veigar finally coming back into mid lane. He's 1-0 none, and oh my gosh, Corki is so super low. Is this going to go down? The exhaust now going down. Mundo so close to dying. Oh, it looks like she's just going to disengage with her ultimate instead of using it for the heal instead. Very interesting play by them. Mundo's still so very low. Luckily for him, there's no global. Same with Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao is so super low. Tryndamere following after this Malzahar really wants to hunt him down again. Ooh, nice try. Trying to predict where the Malzahar was going. Try to catch him in that event horizon. Just wasn't going to go. And now they're pinging for a tower dive. This could be really bad if Tryndamere doesn't push this lane as hard as he wants to. Nice little slow coming down. The event horizon isn't quite up. And there we go. That is going to stop him a lot. He's going to throw on the ignite onto that Tryndamere. Tryndamere could possibly get out of the way. He does get that heal in the nick of time. Ezreal's ult snipes it up. Sniper! Almost hits Nidalee on the way up, but not quite. Great, beautiful play by Ezreal. Ezreal is now up by 2 kills and 7 CS. That is going to definitely help him continue to snowball that bottom lane into their favor. And that is going to be a second kill for Malzahar still. He has 2 kills now, but 3 deaths. He's died a few times, so he's lacking in that farm that he desperately needs. Veigar, he's still doing pretty good. He's got 58 charges on his Baleful Strike, and he's got 104 CS, so he's doing a phenomenal job. #1 CS in the game, and it looks like Corki is going to be a good guy and help him get that blue buff. Once again, that is super dangerous for the Malzahar. Malzahar can potentially one combo him. He just has to get his suppression and the rest of his spells off before the Baleful Strike comes out. Which I don't see that happening, so we'll probably have to catch it on a cooldown. That is my guess. We do have a lot of action going on. It looks like it could possibly be bottom. No, Xin Zhao going really, really low. Nice ultimate from Ezreal, just trying to throw on some harass and get that. Oh, they could possibly be going for a tower dive. Mundo goes in for a cleaver, but misses it. Oh, a great flash bandage toss. Curse of the Sad Mummy, going to be able to take down that Janna, and they will easily be able to take down this Corki as well. That was a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of the blue team, and they're going to start pulling ahead even more. They have this bottom tower exactly where they need it to be. Bam, and that is down. Tryndamere coming in for a possible kill. Nice little slow. Oh, that is going to be a definite kill. He's going to try spinning slash out there. He's still slow. He gets a heal, just barely gets away. And blue team is continuing on their relentless push in the bottom lane. Are they going to be able to take another tower? That is the question. It looks like they will have no problems with that attack speed buff that Ezreal gives everybody on his team. Yep, that is 2 towers. Definitely not worth it. But now Veigar is also down. Died to the Malzahar, and Malzahar looks like he is going for his own tower in mid, and this is completely swinging in favor of the blue team now. They've gotten 2 towers, working on their 3rd, already got a dragon. Red team was able to take a tower, and it looks like, yes, they will be able to finish this last one up. One more auto attack. Bam. Definitely not good. So it's 3 towers to 1. Blue team's up by 2,000 gold. Veigar's still up by 20 CS, so that's really going to help him out. Corki's still down by about 5 or 10 now. He's down by some kills, and that is really, really hurtful for him. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much without the kills that he desperately needs. So he really needs to pick up some last hits on those kills. Kill counts are pretty much the same right now. Malzahar has 3, Ezreal has 3. Definitely not champions who want to have the kills on. Then again, you look at Nidalee, Tryndamere, and Veigar, they have it. Red team taking that dragon, doing a great job, making sure that the blue team does not retain control of that dragon. And we could have a very sticky situation. A nice ultimate Deathfire Grasp, and that is a ton of damage going down. Spinning Slash gonna finish it up. And oh, nice bandage toss coming out. But Amumu is now caught up by just a little bit. He's gonna be able to back out of there, and the spear just barely misses. I think the blue team, yeah, they have the ultimate. It's definitely gonna help. Ezreal taking a lot of damage from that Christmas ornament. Oh my gosh, Christmas cookies. What kind of Christmas cookies are those? Xin Zhao so far is not left top right now. He looks like he really just wants to take this tower. He says, hey team, distract them, make sure they don't take the tower, and I'll take top. And that looks like that's what they're going to do. But in the meantime, Corki is taking bottom tower successfully, and the top tower is at full health. Nidalee is coming back, and she's not going to allow that to happen. Really nice attempt at the spear. Looks like she'll, yeah, go back to recruiter form and just farm it up pretty easily. But in the meantime, in mid lane, this could be really bad. Nice bandage toss with Curse of the Sad Mummy going down. He's going to have to stop his Undying Rage. And oh my god, he could be going down. Janna ends up dying. Oh, Ezreal just picks up the double kill. And that is going to be really, really bad. A nice little stun. Doesn't quite land on anything. And that is a triple kill for Ezreal. Now has 6 kills. 0 deaths, 1 assist. Oh my gosh, Ezreal's doing so much damage. Corki goes in there, tries to get desperate for that kill. That would have been a lot of gold for him in his pocket if he was able to pick that up. Oh wow, Shard of True Ice. Definitely not an item I see very frequently. And man, Nidalee picks up another kill on that Xin Zhao. That is just going to keep going in favor of her, while the blue team is just relentlessly pushing down these towers. They really don't care. They're just going push, push, push. But look at their ward coverage. The red team has ridiculous ward coverage. It's just not anywhere they need it. Oh, nice job. Ezreal gets a legendary kill, and that is going to be a ton of damage. Shut down from the Veigar. That is a ton of gold in his pocket. Nice little sack of 800 gold right there. He could possibly do a lot of work with that gold. It looks like they will just be taken for this blue buff. They, I almost want to say they wanted to go for dragon, but they just recently took it. I don't think it's up for another minute or two. So they may just kind of waste time, farm bot, do what they need to do, get the ward coverage they need to. They are behind. They're still behind by about 2,000 gold. So making sure that they get the dragons is definitely going to help. They just also need to make sure that they don't lose any more towers, because they're really close to losing that. Blue team's pinging off the red buff. I don't really know why they really need it. I'm assuming they just really want to give it to the Ezreal. Ezreal's still super fed. He has those Iceborne gauntlets or the Frozen Fist, whatever you want to call it. And he got an Elixir of Fortitude just in case he gets in a bad position to where Nidalee cannot jump over that wall. Nidalee cannot jump over that wall at all. Hey, she got it. Woo, go Nidalee. Blue team once again shoving mid lane. They have an open inhibitor, so this is the lane that they want to push. They want to make sure they can get that down. But in the meantime, oh, blue team is pinging off top lane at the same time. Nice attempt at the Christmas ornament, and yeah, it does look like he leveled that up a little bit before the event horizon. And they're just hammering away at this inhibitor. Are they going to be able to take it? It is a 2v4 right now. And that is very possibly going to go down. Yeah, that is a very dead inhibitor. Great job by Ezreal, just almost getting that kill. Not quite there. Oh my gosh, so close to dead. Yes, gets that kill. Bandage Toss just barely leaping onto that. Nidalee, is she going to be able to get out? Looks like she will, but man, the blue team is diving so hard. That was a 1-for-3 exchange. They also got the inhibitor, and holy cow, this game is being very aggressive at 21 minutes. All of this has happened already. 15 kills to 11. Oh my gosh, it's just insane so far. Absolutely insane. Blue team is being signaled to fall back. It doesn't look like they really want to fight any longer right now. They need to go back. They need to buy, possibly shove for a Baron. Malzahar's being a little bit risky since he's literally all by himself. There's nobody even close to him on his team. They're all at spawn or top lane. So Malzahar's being smart. He's going to back off just a little bit. That's exactly what he needed to do. And he is finally going to go back. And are they going to give the blue buff to Ezreal? That is going to be a very important question. So if they decide to give it to this Ezreal instead of the Malzahar, I'm not sure exactly what Malzahar is going to be able to do. I mean, Malzahar has 3 Negatron cloaks right now. Very weird build indeed. He doesn't want to get one comboed by this Veigar, so he's not really getting any AP. He does have the Rod of Aegis, but those 3 Negatron cloaks, I don't really know if that is necessary. That is a very weird build, if I don't say so myself. Blue team is pinging off for the Baron. The red team does have a ward there, though, so they know exactly where it's coming from. And Mundo getting shot. He's already taking the Baron, even though they're not in the pit. Dragon, the red team is going to take it. They do know that this is happening, too. This could be really bad. Amumu comes in there with the Bandage Tusk after he takes that top tower. And, oh man, that is not going to be good. Malzahar sacrificed himself for the team and for the Baron. Definitely worth the trade. Four people getting the Baron for letting one of your guys die. And that was completely uncontested, so they didn't even really have to go back and wait for too much of anything. They still have an inhibitor down. I don't know if they're... I would think they would have swung top since they already had minions pushing, and they have Baron. And that's the last inner tower that's up, besides the inhibitor towers. So I think that would have been a good choice. Red team is up there. They're defending. They really want to push that out because they know that that's where the blue team is going to go next, or at least that's where they want to go next. So 3,000 gold advantage for the blue team so far. Nidalee's up by about 40 CS, doing a wonderful job. Tryndamere's up by a whopping like 60 CS, which is insane, by the way. Malzahar is losing by about 30 CS. That's actually kind of surprising because Malzahar farms like a freaking League of Legends champion. I guess. I don't really know what to say about that. Mundo is ahead in CS, doing a great job. Go Mundo. Mundo farms when he pleases. And in the meantime, Ezreal is winning by about 20 CS as well. But then you throw in the 9 kills that Ezreal has, and he's probably winning by about 3,000 or 4,000 gold. Yeah, 3,500 gold Ezreal is up right now. And that is an insane amount of gold to be in the lead from. Iceborne Gauntlet proving to be really good. Tryndamere's behind, but there are 5 members of the blue team. They do not want to fight that, and that was a great choice for them not to do that. And it looks like, yes, Corki will go down, passing on the disease to the Veigar. It's not very nice. Oh, a nice little stop there right on top of the event horizon. And this could be really bad. Tryndamere stops his Undying Rage. And the heal coming out. Is he going to be able to get away? No, he doesn't. He tries to run away instead of just throwing on that last auto attack, which I think would have helped. Oh, a nice event horizon once again. Mundo is once again at full health. A great stun onto that Veigar from the Amumu. Phenomenal bandage toss is coming out, and wow, great spear. I just don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this. This is a little bit too much pressure. Another spear absolutely destroying somebody, but he has those health potions. He has that Baron buff. Oh, Mumu bandage toss once again. Ezreal going on as hard as possible, and this could be really bad. Xin Zhao is going really low. He takes another tower shot, almost dies. And oh, Mumu does not want to give up. He's like, I want this tower. I want this tower. Takes the first Nexus tower. 2 inhibitors are down, but one of them just respawned. This could be bad. Ezreal is going to auto attack as much as he can on the way out, and they're just going to throw back cleavers at the same time. Oh man, this is definitely not looking good. The disease passed to Janna. Janna is getting slowed from that cleaver. Oh, just barely missed that spear. A great tornado, but I don't know if that's going after Mundo is the best option right now. Ultimate from Ezreal, clearing out the whole creep wave, doing a great job. And wow, that was a very interesting flash coming out from Malzahar or Janna. I don't remember. I think that was from Janna. Oh, Nidalee is going and she does not care. And a nice auto attack going onto those golems. Tried to do something. Great heal, but wasn't able to get that shield off in time. Malzahar still picks up the kill. Mundo's taking down this last inhibitor tower, and he's able to take it successfully. Is he going to be able to get out of the way? That is the real question. Oh, a nice little slow coming out from Tryndamere. He's going to get really low. He's at 1600 health. He's still healing up from his ultimate. He's just going to run out of there and not have any problems. Holy cow. They're letting support Mundo run around wherever he pleases, which is very surprising. Did not expect that to happen. Veigar's doing what he can. He still has that Deathfire Grasp, it's just not doing too much damage. He really needs to get some Magic Pen. Especially with those 3 Negatron cloaks that he has, with the Quicksilver Sash. Like, Malzahar, he's not really doing anything except for not dying to Veigar. He's 6, 7, and 4. He's still doing a decent amount of damage, which is really surprising. Rod of Ages does give him AP over time, and that's probably why he got that one. You know, it does also give health, mana over time, but the AP over time is really what you need. So if you're getting shut down, you'll still be getting AP. It may not be as much as if you were like farming and winning really hard, but it's still pretty good. Spear going down. Oh man, Corki is caught out of position, but he is going to be able to Valkyrie out of there without too many problems. Zephyr going to slow down the Mundo. Mundo is just going to pop his ult, and you know what, say, forget it, I'm just going to go in here. Another event horizon going down, and wow, Veigar is getting super low. Tryndamere is going to have Spinning Slash out of there. He's getting pretty low himself, and he is their main source of tank right now. A nice flash bandage toss. Oh, Janna's going to disengage with her ultimate, and that is a lot of, wow, hit 4 people. Janna goes down almost instantly from the ultimate on me. Oh my gosh. Veigar goes down to that Xin Zhao with absolutely no problems. Home guard boots. Oh, this is really bad. He does get slowed down, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill without any problems. Undying Rage. He's going to do as much damage as he can. He does pick up a double kill. He does go down right after that, though. And, oh, this is not going to be good for Nidalee. She gets popped up in midair. Corki goes down. Nidalee picks up a kill on Nunu. But, oh, this is really not looking good. Still only have 1 Nexus turret alive, and oh man, Nidalee's trying to get in on this Ezreal. Ezreal is just kiting so hard, doing as much damage as he can. He's taking some damage from the tower now. Just a couple more auto attacks. Oh, but led it right into the Xin Zhao. Ultimate from Ezreal doing an insane amount of damage. She's also ignited. She gets shielded at the last second just so she doesn't die. Oh, nice job by Veigar. Boom! Oh, not quite timed perfectly, but he was still able to pick up the kill. Just died to Xin Zhao. Nidalee does get popped up, and the slow from Tryndamere. That is going to be the second Nexus tower going down, and there are so many super minions. I don't think they'll be able to tank it, let alone survive it. Tryndamere's doing everything he can, so is Nidalee. Nidalee is a lot of AoE. They have some decent wave clear and a lot of really nice DPS. But man, that is absolutely ridiculous. Inhibitor is respawning soon. I don't expect them to come back from this. I really just don't expect that to happen. Oh, home guard! It's a really annoying sound on Corki's skin. Oh, a nice little armor reduction going down onto the Malzahar. Is Malzahar going to be able to get away from this? Spinning Slash is going to close the gap. He doesn't have any slows. That is going to be one more. Yes, that last Spinning Slash once again. And that is not going to be good. That is another Baron for the blue team. Another sacrifice for the Teth. The Nexus is at 1500 HP. 1200. And man, these super minions are just doing so much work. They can't even get out of their base safely. However, that is the second time Malzahar has distracted the entirety of the red team for them to pick up Baron. And I don't know why they're doing that. I mean, if it was an Ezreal, I could understand. But, I mean, this Malzahar is 7, 9, and 5. So it's not even like he's really worth that much. And he's not... I mean, he is getting some kills, yes, but he's not worth that much gold. Wow, a lot of damage going down. Tryndamere, is he going to have to use his ultimate? Yes, he will. And he's going to try to auto-attack as much as possible, but he does not have enough health to stay in there. Corki is going to get slowed down. Janna's going to tank that cleaver. And, oh, man, Mundo is just going hard for the real thing. Tryndamere is going to slow him down, and, oh, man. Xin Zhao tried to go for the kill. It's not going to happen. He's going to have to flash out of there. There's still chase going on. Mundo is so low. Uses the heal for the bait. Bandage toss from the Amumu. Quit the tantrum to finish it off. Nidalee is not afraid. Nidalee is doing what she does best, and that is being annoying. She's just going to keep jumping around. Nice little tornadoes and shields every once in a while. Doing as much damage as she can. And wow, that is going to be a very dead Nexus. That was a very interesting game. That was fun. I was pumped about that one. It was very, it seemed very one-sided as far as blue team was just pushing and winning like the whole time. But if you look at the kill count, and even the gold wasn't that bad, despite the blue team having 11 towers over red's 2 and getting 2 Barons and I think an extra dragon. They were only up by 5,000 gold, and that is very shocking to me. So I don't exactly know how that happened. I mean, the kill counts were only off by 2. Man, that was a great game. So congratulations to the blue team and GG to the red team. And again, if you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I've also conveniently placed buttons on the screen if you want to see the next or previous videos. So let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will talk to you later. Bye.